McDonald's is planning on staying open during Christmas Day, but they are not offering their employees any overtime for working on Christmas Day.
No, but that's it. Bill O'Reilly, stand a post. Okay, war on Christmas. I mean, forget happy holidays, forget, the holiday tree. They're making them work on Christmas instead of spending that holy time with their family and Jesus and the Holy Ghost. Instead, they're making French fries and apple frickin' pies. War on Christmas. I'm sure that Bill O'Reilly is attacking McDonald's as we speak. Or it could be that since they're a large corporation, Bill O'Reilly is never going to mention this.
Bingo.
Not only do they make them work, not giving them overtime. I mean, that's just rubbing it in Jesus' face.
Well, their justification is they don't have to work on that day. They're volunteering to work on that day, which, by the way, I don't believe that, okay? Because it's Christmas Day. Who's going to volunteer to work on Christmas Day and you're not going to get paid?
Dave said Jews.
No, but let's keep it real about Christmas. Christmas is basically, in this country at this point, a secular holiday.
Right.
Like, I know the origins are not secular, right? But
No, volunteer my ass. Look, this is how, two things about that. Number one, this is how they always do it. Like, well, I mean, when there was no laws, no regulations, I lowered the wages. Somebody still volunteered to work. I made them work 12 hours. I didn't make them work 12 hours. They volunteered to work 12 hours a day. They volunteered to work 16 hours a day. That 8-year-old volunteered to work in the mines. I didn't make him. I didn't drag him out of the house, did I? Right? And so that's why you need laws and regulations to make sure that they don't get away with that. And on the volunteering stuff, they also said, if you remember those, speaking of miners, they had the coal workers stand behind Mitt Romney as a photo op because their CEO donated to Mitt Romney and wanted him to win so he could have lower taxes and less regulation so that he wouldn't have to do safety regulations for those same exact workers. And then when they were busted on it, that they made the guys leave work and cut their pay, didn't pay them for a photo op they made them go to. The guy, their CFO, went on the radio and said, well, we didn't make them go, it was just mandatory. No, that would be the definition of making them go.
wow.
I guess his version is, I didn't put a gun to their head, I just told them I'd fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not buying it. These employees are being forced to work, and to not get overtime is the most ridiculous thing. I mean, how greedy can you possibly be? I mean, the amount of profit that McDonald's makes and the little tiny amount that they pay their employees. There was one story we didn't get to earlier this week. There was this man profiled, I believe it was on the front page of Huffington Post. He had been working at McDonald's for 30 years, okay? And you want to know how much he was getting paid after 30 years? A little over $8. A little over $8. Okay, I'm not having a discussion about McDonald's and, it's a private company, let them make their... No, you need to regulate them. It's ridiculous that they're making that kind of profit and they're paying their employees, their loyal employees, so little.
You ask the question, how greedy could you possibly be? And the answer to that for a corporation is infinite. Because they have a legal responsibility, a fiduciary responsibility to squeeze every single red penny for their shareholders. So we shouldn't be surprised by that. It shouldn't be like, it turns out they want to make every penny. Oh my God, it turns out they're willing to crush their workers and pay them $8 for 30 years. Oh my God, it turns out they want to work on Christmas. Of course they do. Because they have a legal responsibility to make every single penny they can.
Personal friend of mine, he spent 25 years working for McDonald's. He had some bad luck in his life. He didn't get to go to college. He lost a leg to cancer, and he worked there for 25 years. And for his 25th year, they gave him a special bonus of $25.
No.
Oh.
I kid you not. I couldn't freaking believe it.
Oh, man.
And number two, this Christmas, all of you guys are volunteering to work. We're going to do a show on Christmas Day. Sorry.
No. It's mandatory / volunteer.
We'll just have Ricky and Dave will do the show that day.
Please, Jake, you used to do that to us.
No, I never made you work on Christmas.
Oh, yes, you told me.
No, I didn't. Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. No, I always took.
Fourth
No,
of
it was.
July.
No, what's that?
4th of July, we worked a couple of years.
I might believe 4th of July. I would definitely believe the day before Christmas and the day after Christmas. Okay. but Christmas I never made you work. Shut up and go back to work.